Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and welcome to the show.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught flow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be playing it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Put them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy.
Inside the show.
We're on a night run, boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and feeling the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, never got no money, but I'm running from the my ears and flooded, cold blooded, no money, comes on the road. Killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah? Or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling where we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that green love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running. Cold blood.
It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of Miller Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cardinals will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals. Ulysses Chassin is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Ulysses Chassin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chassin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Cain is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Martinez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And it's fouled away. Gamble, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That is third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Carpenter. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Stepping in, number 19. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cain is under it. He's got it one away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's gone 2 for 6. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Kane going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Colton Wong will stand in. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Popped him up. Wong is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Skaggs.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. On the move is Braun, and no one will track it down. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In is Christian Yelich. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and get...
Play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, number 18, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Can he get it there in time? Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Digging in for his second at bat, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 19.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Into the box. Harrison Bader hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next debut.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Matt Carpenter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. But good.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no.
Leading off for the Cardinals. number 4.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit to short. Perez charging this one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47.
So striding in, Tyler Skaggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Gamble back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's running. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now a 3-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Martinez racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, number 18. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
Throw over to third. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. This is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 19.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter. The left
Striding in once again, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The third base.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Scooped up. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here. Orlando Arcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Orlando.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They're down. Alex Claudio will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 58.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher,
next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Skaggs. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Grandal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Fielder number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line and left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run.
As soon as this thing left.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs.
Number 18.
Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Brewers do pick up a run. Jacob Barnes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. And very quickly there, 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Number 19.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, number 18. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The Redbirds Brewers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now, and it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Corey Spangenberg will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball is swung on and missed. Looking at his career totals, Spangenberg is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Corey Spangenberg becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled away. Perez at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Alex Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now, when you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
From the belt, the pitch. This is popped up. Moustakas has a play. 1 down. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the 2nd out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ryan Braun will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And it's fouled away. Grandal is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carlos Martinez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and...
There's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a front, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. The greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about this fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis
Leading
Shaw
off
has in
the
store.
afternoon for
He's
St.
hitting
Louis.
over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Dickerson. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty. Stepping in. Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now. They got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night.